about the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s in the Hyperspace colorway. Now, as we all know, this is a regional exclusive, so if you're in Africa, the Middle East, Asia Pacific, or India, you will be getting this particular colorway called the Hyperspace. And then there's also the True Form, which is available in Europe, Russia, and Ukraine. And the Clay will be available in North and South America, but the Clay drop has been postponed to the end of the month. It's on the 30th of March, if I'm not mistaken. I think Yeezy Mafia posted a thing about it yesterday. But today I'm here to give you guys a closer look at the Hyperspace. To be honest, this is not what I expected it to look like. When I first saw images of this, I thought it would be more so a cream kind of vibe. And then some images, it had a little bit more of a blue tinge to it, so I thought it might have kind of a salt vibe. So this is the Salt 700 and I have it next to the Hyperspace. As you guys can tell, they have a kind of different tone. Does it look the same on camera? I can't tell on my viewfinder, but in person this looks way more minty. It's like a light minty green color, and because it's mint, I thought it might be similar to, one second, I thought it might be similar to the Daniel Arsham Futurecraft. So this one, as you guys can see, this is mint, and so this is more of a muted version of this, I suppose. It's not a bad colorway, it's just not what I expected it to look like. So if you look on the side of the sneaker, you can see that there's a translucent stripe over here. So it's very similar to the 350 V2 Statics, but that one had more of a sort of white based translucent stripe. This one is more of a tan skin tone colorway, and then it matches the gum outsole as well. Now, the last time we saw a gum outsole on a 350 V2 was on the Sesame, and as you guys can see, a side-by-side comparison, the Sesame one is a lot darker compared to the Hyperspace. And also, if you look at the midsole, you can see that this kind of has an ombre vibe. The bottom of the midsole has a darker shade of green, and then it sort of fades up and it gets lighter. So in some lighting, I almost thought that this was glow in the dark. Like, I don't know whether I'm tripping, but this shoe, like just the combination of color and how they've done it, it gives you a kind of glow in the dark vibe. I was convinced that this was glow in the dark, so I actually turned off all the light to have a look, but no, this is not this is not actually glow in the dark. Overall, I do think it's quite a nice colorway. It's just not what I expected it to be. I feel like it could definitely work well depending on how you style your outfits. And yeah, I don't think there's too much to say about the 350 V2 silhouette because we've seen so many colorways come out already. In terms of fit, now I don't know whether it's just me, but I feel like it doesn't fit as snug as like the Sesame, for example. Now, I don't have the Static to compare it to, but I feel like they've re-engineered the prime knit upper. So if you take a closer look, I've actually done a side-by-side comparison, and I really feel like there is a bit of a difference between the two and how the knit has... Did the light behind me just die? Anyway, back to the shoes. Yeah, so I feel like it's flickering, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it. And I actually done a side-by-side comparison, and there is a difference in how the knit is constructed on the Hyperspace colorway. Now, I don't remember looking at the Static one in detail, so potentially this could be the same knit as the Static one, but unfortunately I don't have that one with me anymore to compare it to. So if you guys know, please let me know in the comments below. But I feel like because they have updated the prime knit on this particular silhouette, I feel like it doesn't fit the same as the previous 350 V2s. Now, I have this in a size 7, which is the usual size I go for in all my Yeezy 350 V2s. I personally find that they run small, so I always size up for this particular silhouette. So I'm usually a men's US 6, but in all my 350 V2s, I wear this in a men's US 7. Now, when I wear this men's US 7, it doesn't feel as snug as my other colorways that I have. So this is exactly the same size, but you know when you put on a fresh pair of V2s, it just feels very snug, and it does stretch a little bit over time. I put this on today and it just feels a little bit roomy. So for me, I feel like you could probably just go up half a size for the Hyperspace if you're thinking about picking up a pair. And also in all my on-feet footage, I'm actually wearing a pair of gray socks. So because it is translucent, if you wear a different colored socks, you can see a little bit of a color change at this section over here, which I think is quite a good detail, just like the Statics that released last year. So overall, I think it's quite a cool colorway. I have not seen the True Form or the Clay in person, so I I don't know which is my favorite, but to be honest, like when I saw images of the three, I was kind of hoping to get the True Form. That one kind of has a sesame vibe in some ways. I don't know, I could be wrong because sometimes the photos of them look so different when you see them in person, so I could be wrong. And I think it's really cool that they decided to do a regional exclusive thing because, for example, like if you don't like the colorway that you got in your region, you can always trade with someone else from a different region. So I feel like if you don't personally like this colorway, I would still recommend picking up a pair because you never know, you can always trade with someone else from like North or South America or even in Europe if you want the True Form. So I think that's really, really cool. I'm hoping to get the other two colorways so that I can do a review for you guys, and I'm just really excited to see what they look like in person. I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the Hyperspace colorway. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the Hyperspace, or out of the three, which is your favorite. So if I have to pick, I would say True Form, then Clay, then Hyperspace, only because, like, you know, you feel like you want what you can't have, and because I already have the Hyperspace, I feel like I want the other colorways. And based on the photo as well, like I feel like the True Form looks pretty cool. The Clay looks a little bit on the orangey side, but it could be a vibe. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As usual, I'll list all the release details in the description bar below, but this will be available at Sneakerboy tomorrow at 10 AM and a few other retailers. I'm pretty sure Adidas will have it up there, JD Sport. I might be missing out a few of them, so I'll list everything in the description bar below so you guys can check it out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and the light behind me is annoying me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys really, really soon. Bye! Now this is set to drop tomorrow, the 16th? Is it 6th? Yeah, tomorrow's the 16th. Oh my god. But today... Do you guys hear that? It's my AC and it's so damn loud. Do you guys like my new Dior jumper? About the Yeezy Boost 350 V2s in the... I was gonna say static, bitch. India, Middle East, and... Did I miss anything out? No. Closer look at this particular colorway, and I feel like I've said colorway too many times in the last 2 minutes, so I'm gonna stop saying that. When I first saw images of the three different... Oh my god. I keep wanting to say colorway! We just finished filming the B-roll for the Hyperspace on feed. I'm sorry if the footage is a little bit dark because, as you guys can see, it is now 8 PM and the sun is... You guys hear that? It's so loud. Okay, anyway, bye-bye.